upgrade days. Always my favorite day. Behind me, the Eastwood B60 blast cabinet, which, don't get me wrong, this thing has been amazing over the last year, but everything can benefit from just a little bit of an upgrade. I have some ideas on how we're gonna make this a whole lot more awesome. First of which is getting it up on wheels. That way we've got some mobility, and when I dump that hopper down there, the usual plume of dust that gets created in the shop gets created outside. And then we're gonna move the hose off the front of there because I'm tired of hanging up on it, and I just think there's a better way. And after that, I'm gonna dig into the guts of this thing a little bit, relocate the vacuum system that's on the side over here. That way we can create a cross draft, and I think we're gonna improve our vision a little bit. So, without further ado, let's get this thing started. Our metal locked down on the Rhino cart. The Fronius Trans-Tig fired up, but before we can do any welding, gotta clean your filling material, a little acetone on a rag. I took off my sock. Will cover you. You can't do good work with a dirty rod. Clean them up. At first, I thought it might be a little high, but as I walk up to it and put my arms all the way in the holes, you know, my elbows rest there really nice. I can reach to the back of the cabinet and all around, up high, up low. I think it's gonna work out all right. Looks a little weird because of where it was before, but I think that's gonna be comfortable. So I flipped up the lid so you guys can see without the reflection on the glass, but look, got my arms in, we can reach high, low, back, all the way around to the corners. I think it's gonna work out pretty all right. That is great. It is super sturdy, rolls around easy. So now, taking it outside, dumping the old blast material out, like I said, leave the plume outside, get it cleaned up good, and then it's on to our other upgrades. And with the magic of video, the great Dust Bowl of 2020 is now over. You know what, probably shouldn't even say that. Got the machine back inside here. And next part of this is moving this hose. And what we're gonna do is relocate it to this part of the V down here. So it comes through, let's see if we can get this, actually make this happen. We'll go this way. Boom, so it actually comes through right there instead of on the front. And we should be in good shape. The cabinet is up on wheels, the hose off the front, so that leaves us with one thing. My little buddy, the vacuum over here, and what I believe is going to be the fun part of this project. Check this out. Currently, this is where the vacuum picks up its air. My issue, when the cabinet's tight against the wall, it comes in, pinches that hose down, and causes a restriction right there. And on top of that, can't really get it tight against the wall anyway, because look at this. That is a lot of transition to make. So, what we do is we're gonna move it over to the side of the cabinet here. Now, that would be enough to solve our problem. We could be done, but oh no, we're not stopping there because this is where I believe we can make just a little bit of an improvement. Check this out. Currently, this is where the vacuum picks up its air. Gonna turn this 90 degrees, put it on this wall over here, and then put a manifold system beneath it. I believe that way when the air comes in, it'll transition across the cabinet this way and clear our vision while we're blasting. So I know what you're thinking. Chop, what could this manifold system possibly look like? In anticipation of your question, I drew it out in flat right there. I already have this in Fusion. We're gonna get it popped up on the Langmuir table, cut this out of some sheet metal, and make it look good. So that means we're firing up the cool tools, and yeah, I'm done talking. Let's do this. is almost time to get to bending. But before we do though, I wanted to show you guys how I use these cardboard templates to figure out the bend sequence. This is one of these things that just saves me a load of time and big savings on steel. Check this out. All right, I have you guys facing the way I usually am when I'm at the break, so bear with me because I'm working backwards here. But what's great about this template is I can figure out this bend order. So like I bring this one up and then say, oh, I wanted to bend that. And then I come around here and I need to bend this one this way. It needs to go down. So if I had these two bent like that and we bring it around, okay, I can't bend that. And that's what's great about this. You can work out the sequence so you get it to a point where it works. And what we figured out is this. 1, 2, flip it. 3, turn it. 4, flip it again. 5, we're actually gonna come up this way for 5. We're gonna get it. It'll be like that and hanging out. Flip it back over and we'll be able to get 6. When I'm figuring out bend order, sometimes I'm there for a half hour, sometimes it's just a couple minutes. But either way, it always tells the truth and it'll save you on steel. So now that we got it figured out, let's go get the metal. Done with the break, but the frustrations of not having used a tool in a while. Probably a handful of you noticed. When I did that last bend, right down in the corner there, the pieces that hold down the material slid a little bit, and it opened up that gap in the radius just a little bit. And that happens. I forgot I needed to back those pieces up so they wouldn't slide forward. It's been a while. But this is not a scrap piece by any means. This is definitely salvage. A little rapping and tapping with the hammer. Get us right back in line. We'll get the sucker welded up and put it in place. Everything is installed and in place, so now the only thing left to do is hook the vacuum up, get this sucker pushed back against the wall over there, throw some new blast material in it, and give it a test drive. Oh, mission success. All objectives were obtained. I should have shot a before video because the increased ability to see through that dust, the vision is so improved with that manifold system. Just worked out perfectly. So this is the deal though. I want you guys at the comment section with anything you would have done differently. Reason why is I read the comments all the time on my videos, everyone else's videos, and what I'm looking for is the little tips and tidbits that are gonna make my next project better. So the comment you leave may be the thing that improves the next person's project, and we all just get a little bit better when you do stuff like that. So hit the comment section with any input you may have on that. And guys, that's a wrap on this one. I'm most definitely done. There's a video that YouTube recommends for you. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and I'll catch you on the next one.
That's beautiful, Chop.